it's Marty and welcome to Two Line Slot Cars. Today I'm going to tackle, still doing some basic tuning to the NSR Porsche 90803. This car is so much fun to drive, but I think it's got a lot more time in it, a lot more improvement on the track. So I'm super excited to be doing some things. But today we're going to install a Slotinvasion guide for it and see if that helps me stay in the slot a little better. I'm running the magnet that came with it, but no more magnet than that. I'm going to probably pull the magnet out once I put the guide in and see how it performs. So it's not quite the fastest car on my track, but it's pretty close. So we will put the guide in. I'll do a step-by-step instructions on how to do that, and we will see how it improves the performance of the NSR Porsche 90803. So thanks for tuning in. Now let's get busy installing the Slotinvasion guide. Guys, here we go. We're going to take this apart, put the body aside here. This is the guide that we're looking at. This is the Slotinvasion. This is a great looking guide, and when you compare it to the guide that's on, it's pretty substantial. I will say that the NSR guide has done a pretty good job of staying in the track. So, but they put the braids on using these ferrules, and again, I don't know if I can reuse these or not, so I may have to solder the wires back on. So we'll just take the ferrule out. Should be able to just get my fingernail underneath that ferrule and pull it out. Should be able to pinch this and snap that out of the chassis. And there we go. Old guide out. Pretty easy. I'm going to see, this braid is in great shape. I'm going to see if I can reuse this braid. So we will attempt to reuse the braid. So we'll pull that out. There's one side. Pull out the other. Because it's pretty much new braid. So the other thing to look at is where this sits in the chassis. So I push it all the way up. It doesn't rub, but I'm curious to know how it impacts the ride height of the front, and if I'm going to need to use any shims. I don't know. I think we're in pretty good shape. I don't think I'll have to trim. Now, I've other Slotinvasion, the Slotted version has a little extra, and I had to trim off because I noticed that the ride height on my GT40 was a little high with the guide. So I think we'll be good with the NSR version of the Slotinvasion. So now the key will be is how do we attach the braids. So we'll tighten it up, but leave it loose enough that it moves free enough. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Sticking through. Let's see if I can push a little more of that up through so I have a little bit to solder to. There, that's actually, and then we'll solder it, and then we'll push it back through. Okay, I have now been able to solder those. It's not the best job I've ever done, but I'm going to change this out once I get some grub screws. I'm going to chain that out. I really just want to see how this performs. So I've got the braid on, I've got this. Let's look at the setup. the setup is pretty close. Button it back up, put it together, and get it back on the track. So, yeah, let's see if I can improve my times, carry a little more speed through the corners, those kind of things. Yeah, I'm excited to check this out. Pretty easy to install the Slotinvasion guide. Okay, guys, here we're on the track. My top lap was 7:108 after some warm-up. Was my fastest lap to run with this car. Okay, guys, we have the car put back together, just got off the track. Still have some tuning to do, but I am really pleased with the performance upgrade of the Slotinvasion guide, because my fastest laps without the guide, with the stock guide, was 7:207, 7:181, a 7:129, and a 7:108. Those are my 4 fastest laps. And then I just ran 5 faster laps. 7:133, 7:107, 7:013, 6:999, 6:922. So it took about 2 to 3 100ths of a second off of the time. Now, so what I realized is the car is fast. It now owns the track record at 6:922. But the guide just lets it just hang in the corners just a little touch longer before deslotting. So really impressed with that. So I recommend the Slotinvasion guide for the NSR car. Totally recommend it. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of content, if you would like to learn more, subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button, giving me a thumbs up. If you don't like this and you don't like what I'm doing, but you watch my videos, give me a thumbs down. I will take the critique and try to make these videos better. So just appreciate it. Thanks, guys, and have fun racing.